apuesta, por favor. Wow.
Cualquier cosa que quieran como 7877 asterisco.
Ay, ¿cómo que asterisco?
What's going on? There you go, EMG. This is most likely the final summer visit to Bearscott Stadium. So many great memories this summer at Bearscott. To see the fall starting to creep in, but it's going to be a nice late summer type weather today here at Bearscott Stadium. What a privilege and a blessing to be at Bearscott Stadium, especially on a day like today where they're expecting rain. But look at it here. Nice little breeze. It's in the low 70s this morning. Nobody here yet at Scotty Stadium. Bears 0-2. We got to give the Bears some luck by coming to Bearscott today. You know, every year there's a team gets off to a hot start that's kind of a, lack of a better term, fraud team. That might be Dewey's Colts this year. I can't think of another one that comes close. Sharks Bills looking good, 2-0. Nice day for Shark yesterday. The Buell Jays winning too. Jackass Jay was happy last night. 49ers win. Jackass popped in last night. Pretty happy about his team getting the victory. Darth wanted me to say the Raiders will be a factor in the AFC West this year. I have kind of a feeling about them too. That's what Darth said last week. He said, I've got a feeling about the Raiders this year. They will lose tonight. You can mark that down. I called it yesterday about the Chiefs losing. No one put more points against the Chiefs than I did with 15. That was an easy pick. And tonight's pick, I really like that Houston and Tampa Bay game tonight. Two very, very good under-the-radar teams. I kind of like Houston's defense to step up tonight and win. And I do like there's my picks, and I do like the Raiders to get beat by the Chargers tonight. I mean, nobody can follow this logic, but they will lose tonight. Just look at who they play in week 3 so they can set up a angry week 3 game where they look very impressive. And after week 3, you can look back and go, oh, I see what Peters was saying. So there you go. Oh, his logic is right. Look at this Bearscott. So this is now, we're starting to see the fall look coming in. So you can see this sweet gum here starting to change a little bit. That will be yellow before too long. They're starting to turn a little bit here down the Bearscott legendary path. Should have a special name for those three pines right there together. It's like a holy trinity of pines here on the Bearscott legendary path. I thought about cutting some of this stuff, but I kind of like the overhang. It's like a little tunnel forming. Maybe cut this down here. I did a little cutting last week on the sides here, just doing my part here. I cut around with my lopping shears, cut some things just like I cut this last year. Made it look nice. Everyone kind of does their part here. It's a community building place here at Bearscott Stadium. Everyone kind of does their part, pitches in community. That's what it's all about here. KC Chiefs, not looking good. Last night's feature presentation, Blacksmith Scene, 1893. It's It's a William Dixon film starring Kaysen. I think Kate. There's two actors, Kaysen and Ott. I know for certain. I've never seen this movie before. Clocking in at 44 seconds. Those two actors are technically the first two actors in movie history. The Garden Hose movie, made in 1888, was really just shot with just random people. They weren't like actors. But Blacksmith Scene, which shows two people working as blacksmiths, they weren't actually blacksmiths, they were actors dressed in all the gear. And there's a little sequence where there's three of them, but one's not credited, and they pass a drink around. It could be like a beer or something, but it's a bottle. It's a really nice scene, and they go back to hitting the steel. It's pretty cool. It's a good film. Nice to see that. Last night's feature presentation, Blacksmith Scene, 1893. Very historical film. This is Bearscott Stadium. And we are in the last few weeks, well, under a month left in the ending of summer, beginning of fall season of movie watching. 25 days left. Doing a one for all the marbles today to get maybe a Cristiano film. We'll definitely do a Christian film today for tonight's feature presentation. We're going to see a lot of those. We got 3 must-watches left in this season. The Appointment, 1991, coming up this week sometime. The Pretender, 1997, maybe coming up this week sometime. And Beyond and Back, 1978, coming up at the end of the season. All right, so Andy's Falcons looking good last night. Andy's Falcons holding the Vikings to keeping them out of the end zone at home. Wow. Not a good game for the Vikings last night, but I really like the Falcons this year. It's going to be a underrated thing to watch, the Buccaneers and the Falcons in that division. That NFC South. All right, boys. Bearscott Stadium. It's power walking time here at Scott Stadium. They obviously got some stuff going on this weekend. Some events. I got the field all painted up here. Looks really good. Current water temperature at the beach area. Check this out, guys. Current water temperature at the beach area. 2 days ago, we were at 72.1. And I said, this is critical. What's going to happen? Will it continue to drop? And then 2 days later, 73.8. So we had a nice, almost 2-degree uptick. That is awesome. Very good news at the beach area. We do have a couple colder days coming up, so we'll see how that plays out. All right, guys. I will see you for possibly an announcement coming up. It's time to power walk. Got to keep up with Duck because shooting for that duck line little by little. This is Bearscott Stadium, middle of September, 15th of September. Next time we're here, more than likely next time we come here, it'll be fall. So do a little panorama look here. See how things look. You can tell today is the first day we can really see a little change happening, turning from summer. Quiet day here today. Oh, we got someone here. Someone just came in. It's not Andy, but that's good. Got a little community building here at Bearscott. All right. Thanks for watching, boys.